Enerchem is a premier producer of hydrocarbon fracking fluids, drilling base oils, and workover solvents.
The existing system that was in place at Enerchem, it had a lot of flaws. It was reporting using a different vendor's package. It was exporting to a very primitive database, and all the reports were made up in Excel. It wasn't very manageable, it wasn't accessible. So we introduced Ignition at that point in time. We did all the reports from there. Everyone was happy. We decided to get rid of the existing control platform, which is also very limited, also had accessibility issues. And we introduced Ignition. They're able to graph everything when they need to. We're able to add all auxiliary systems, such as the logbook, such as auditing, that the other systems just did not have.
This is where we heat the crude oils up. So the crude comes in, the raw crude oil material comes in from the tanks. We go through a series of preheats and then into the big crude furnace. Then the crude oil is superheated and then ends up into the fractionation tower. Through a series of preheats and cooling systems in behind the fractionation towers is where we do a lot of the trimming of the product. So the three main products, your base oil, your frac fluid, and your wax solvents, go through the three side strippers, and in there we polish this off. Now this is all done and maintained by very tight controls provided by the Ignition control system on the HMI itself. So we've got a little over 30,000 tags feeding back to the HMI, and it allows us to have very precise controls to maximize the yield that we're gaining out of the crude oil process.
Enerchem has a few different control networks, including Ethernet IP and Modbus. Ignition provides a flexible solution for communicating with these different end devices based on OPC UA. Ignition is also acting as an OPC UA client to other PLCs that have an embedded OPC UA server. All of Enerchem's facilities are interconnected to each other through OPC UA, sharing live plant information between them.
We're over at the LAC unit, which is the sales system for the mini refinery here. And as you can see, we've got our blend tanks, and we control the pumps and outputs, and we've got metering systems through, all on the remote panel set up out here. With this system here, it allows for the 10 to 15 different processes that we have operating in the plant. It allows it to all be controlled by one operator. Whereas previous HMIs that we used in the past, we had to have 2 and 3 operators on the panels in order to be able to control it. Switching everything over to the Ignition software up here has given us a number of advantages from a business standpoint as well as an operational standpoint. It allows real-time inventory remote access in from a number of different divisions within the company. We're able to put in restricted access and read-only access rights to different users, as well as the trending capabilities and the overall efficiency of the yield that we make out of the product as compared to the crude we consume is much better. So it's a more economical and profitable system for us.